Proverbs, the 9th proverb. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn out her 7 pillars. She has prepared her meat. She has mingled her wine. She has also furnished her table. She has sent forth her maidens. She calls upon the highest places of the city.
All right. It says wisdom. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn her 7 pillars. She has slaughtered her animals, and she has mixed her wine. She has also set her table. Now with wisdom, as with any house, nobody's born knowing everything. So you start small, you learn stuff as you go around, as you go through life. With wisdom, you build a house. We took our time, we building this house, or most hell will it give us a place where we can build. But now once you build, and you got your house, and you've done your studies, do 3, start with 3.
Verse 3, she has sent forth her maidens. She calls upon the highest places of the city. Whoso is thoughtless, let him turn in hither. As for him that lacks understanding, she says to him, come, eat of my bread, and drink of the wine which I have mingled.
Okay, once we build our house, right, and we've prepared ourselves and studied, now we have to go out there and find the unlearned. We have to find those who don't know as much as we know. We've been here for years, and Genesis seems so simple to us. Exodus 20 seems so simple, but to a lot of people, they don't understand this thing. So once you build your house, and you've studied and you've learned so many things, now it's your turn to share. Now you have to share this knowledge which you have got. Like they say, 25% of learning is the knowledge, and then the other 75 is application. It's time for us to apply this stuff we got. It's time to share all of this knowledge. No longer should we hold this in. And there's simple people out there, just people who just don't know. And you look at them and say, wow, look at her, look at him. But we have to build a house. Come see.
Verse 6, forsake all thoughtlessness, and live, and walk in the way of understanding.
It says, lay aside immaturity and live. Because even at your old age, people, you act childish out there. You got a lot of simple people out there that just act childish. Go in my neighborhood, you see a guy, hat turned back, with pants down here, and he's about 60 years old. Right. 60 years old with a 40. Or not even a 40, a 22-ounce beers, a green lightning. You be like, wow, man. Wow, bro. Really? Yeah, you sagging like that, man. I mean, you sagging. Pop. Listen, hey, this pants down here, he just like your son. And like, listen, grow up, man. This is what we teaching these children for now, so that when they come over age, they don't still deal with the simple stuff. They don't try to experiment on stuff. You say, nah. From a child, I learned that wasn't good. From my uncles, they told me to stay away from crack or K2, this new stuff. And they got, now they got the commercial of K2, and you got the young kids, which is nice. They tell you, there's a new chemical drug out here. We ain't messing with that. I was like, okay, that's cool. They showing our kids don't mess with the K2. But what is that telling them? Go organic? Get the good weed. Get that good stuff, man. Mess with that good herb, the $20 bag.
It's affecting them now.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's going into them. It's going into their neighborhoods. And once it goes into their neighborhoods, now it's a problem. Now it's an epidemic. Yeah. Our kids are smoking this down and sniffing synthetic cocaine or the likes thereof. So it says, lay aside immaturity and live, and walk in the ways of insight. It said, walk in the ways of all these things you've learned. Use the things that are in you to live. If you know all this knowledge, because people do the silliest things and have doctorate degrees, and you're so smart, but we still do simple things. So by us going through these first 5 books, and us being elder trying to teach the youth, it said come a time, we all like to play, laugh, and joke when we're in our little circles, but sometimes when you go out the circle, you can't take the folly outside the circle with you. You can't just start talking about somebody you don't know at all and ranking on their sneakers. So that might be all they got. They get hot, they get pissed. Now if I know a brother got a bunch of stuff in his closet, I said, you wearing that, man? Well, you slumming today? I mean, I can get on him a little bit because I know that, he got stuff. He just chose to come out. I know you got iron. You just chose not to iron your shirt. But I can get on you a little bit. But a person you don't know, when you step out your circle, you got to leave your folly and all your immaturities within there. Because it's a time for everything. Come shoot.
Verse 7. He that corrects a scorner gets to himself shame. And he that reproves a wicked man, it becomes unto him a blot.
And you got to know who you do good to. You got to know who you're talking to. Because it says, whoever corrects a scoffer wins abuse. All you get from that is abuse. You think you're doing somebody a good thing, and it turns out that they start abusing you.
Right.
It says, whoever rebukes the wicked gets hurt. Because the wicked don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear about your over-righteous stuff and God said this, God said that. It's like you downplay them. They just want to stay in their iniquities. Come shoot.
Verse 8. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate you. Reprove a wise man, and he will love you.
A scorner gonna hate you if you tell them their shortcomings. When you start telling them, listen, man, if you would have went past the 8th grade, they getting hot at you. They hate you now because you're telling them the truth. You're telling them facts that would have helped their life or still may help their life. But a person of wisdom gonna take that in. They're gonna meditate it, let it go around inside their head and say, wow, if I do apply this thing that Prince Yeriel just said, this will make this give me another notch up. I can climb just a little higher if I implicate this into my reservoir, because I'm already striving to be wise.
Verse 9. Give to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the All-Holy is understanding.
All right, it said, give instruction to the wise, and they will become wiser still. And that's what we try to do here. We try to study so that those who are seeking wisdom, we can help them out in their cause. Some of us didn't get help. Some of us, didn't have father figures. But you had to learn. But you learn from the dope man. Don't use that dope. I know I'm using it, but I don't want to see you doing this short. So things like that we have to pass down to make those who are studying more wise. It said, teach the righteous, and they will gain in learning. When you teach somebody who's trying to strive for righteousness, because that's what it all is in the building. Once again, I was talking about the building. In the beginning, it said wisdom has built her house. So once wisdom built their house, we strive to check the airspace, see if we can build higher on our building. So it says teach them, and they increase in learning. It says, for the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is insight. And that's what we're looking for, God-fearing people. That's where your wisdom begins. When you start facing the east, when you start reading this thing, and the fear of God is in you, that's when your wisdom increases. And then that's when you get the insight that everybody out in the street ain't got. When you want to go to the camp and they want to go to the basketball court, all the, like you said, nobody got here by accident. So everybody was here called for a reason. The Most High seen something in us all. So we have to find out what that is and build on it. Come see.
Verse 11. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased.
Wisdom. Wisdom adds days to your life. Wisdom teaches you certain places you don't go. Certain things you just don't do. Certain things you just don't eat. Wisdom increases your life. And that's what we're doing by building our wisdom in us. We're increasing our days of life.
Verse 12. If you are wise, you are wise for yourself. And if you scorn, you alone shall bear it.
And at the end of the day, you ain't doing this for nobody but you. You ain't doing this for me. But I'm doing for me, my children. But as they said, when my children get a certain age, I'll be like, I did all I can do, man. I helped all I can help. You moved out. I don't see you at the camp like I used to see you when you lived in my house. Ain't much more I can do for you. But as they said, you under my roof, it's my rules. And now the children move out, and they're like, man, I'm sleep a little later now. I'll go to the second half of camp, teachers. I missed this week. It's the first week in the month. I got 3 more weeks. That your mind come with you. Yeah, it becomes so easy to toss and turn. But you do it once you realize, and wisdom lets you know that you're doing this for me, not for yourself. I'm doing this for me. You're doing it for you. So if you are wise for yourself. If you scoff, you only alone bear it. You bear the beat down and the burden of trying to cut corners and trying to do things and say, oh man, I don't have to do this. I don't have to wear these strings every day. I can miss a day. When you start cutting corners and scoffing, you're the only one that, you start forgetting stuff. And if you had these strings on, there's temptation to gold glittering on there. And and the little thing here that make noise, you remember stuff. Sometimes you be like, wow, man, that's right, I ain't supposed to do this. That's right, I ain't supposed to do that. That's why y'all gotta keep strings on. You gotta wear the strings. It's the Lord. ZCs. I'm
ZCs.
ZCs.
Verse 13. The woman folly is riotous. She is thoughtlessness and knows nothing. And she sits at the door of her house, on a seat in the high places of the city, to call to them that pass by, who go right on their way.
Okay. Now then, like Proverbs, it's going to show you the good, the bad, it's going to show you the ugly. So it tells you all the beauties of wisdom. But as I said in the beginning, it's like a father talking to his son. It's like an elder talking to a youth. So he's trying to give you some insight, like our brother Eloquan spoke when he was up here, when he was teaching. He said he wants to appeal to the youth. Maybe they will hear what he got to say, being that he's young. And he was right about certain things. Virginity is a very, very serious thing. It's like for males and females, damn thing you're only bargaining to. Once you give up that bargaining chip, you ain't got nothing to bargain with. So you got to make sure when you put that chip in and say all in, that you got some aces in your hand. You can't rely on a pair of trades and say, I'm giving it all up. Because you're going to go home early.
Right.
So, but this is just telling us, it says, the foolish woman is loud. She is ignorant and knows nothing. You got women out here that they stand on the stoop. I mean, you can go there in the morning, afternoon, night. They right there. They right there, drinking, loud, not talking about nothing. Guys, the same way. You go in the corner, you see guys that can tell you stuff, and the way they breaking it down, they sound so intelligent. And then tomorrow they got that same rehearsed script, and you be like, where you work at, man? Well, I ain't got no job right now, but they can break down all kind of stuff. We just smart for no reason at all. You got a bunch of guys on corners who can break down all kind of stuff, but they can't build a building. You can't do nothing, but you got it in your head, but the actions ain't there. So they just there to try to tell, and maybe it's for you to learn and not them. But they can't put it together. They say there are those who are wise, but not to themselves. You got people who know a lot, but can't help themselves. Can't find a job, can tell you how to do everything. If you do this like this, and be right. If you do this like this, and that like that, I guarantee you that'll work. But they won't do this like this and that like that, and make it work for themselves. It says, she sits at the door of her house on a seat at the high places of the town, calling to those who pass by, who are going straight on their way. The simple person who's just walking by, not suspecting nothing, she's calling them, hey, come on in here. The beer's getting low. She needs somebody to buy another beer, some more weed. Come on in here, hey. Turns the music up. You want to party? Young guys, unsuspecting, maybe, pass by 2 or 3 times, they say, let me see what's in there. And it gets you just like that. Come see.
Verse 16. Whoso is thoughtless, let him turn in hither. And as for him that lacks understanding, she says to him, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant.
Just give you all kind of little metaphors. Listen, nobody's going to know you here, man. You ain't got to account for this. Listen, the shades is black. You know, when I close this door and throw the lock, so they'll never know. It's our secret. This is just me and you. This is our secret. You know, it's like you feel like you're stealing something. Stolen waters are sweet. Like, wow, I can do this. Look, it ain't gonna cost you much, man. You get married, you gotta bring your whole paycheck home. With me, just a small portion every week. And you be like, wow, that sounds like a deal. But it said, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Because those who don't have wisdom always feel like that. You feel like if you got over on something, you know, that just give you that little rush, that little adrenaline flow. Wow, man. You know, I seen that brother drop his wallet, and I picked that up. Ooh, $700. Man, he don't even know. He don't even know it was me. But that's bread stolen, so you got eaten in secret. It's pleasant.
Verse 18. But he knows not that the shades are there, that her guests are on the depths of the netherworld.
It says, but they do not know that depths are them, that her guests are the depths of Sheol. When we doing all this stuff, like I said in the beginning, right? When you building, wisdom and righteousness usually go hand in hand, which will lead you to life. On the other side, wickedness and foolishness and wickedness go together, will lead you to death. So it's at the end of the day, like it said, if you are wise for yourself. At the end of the day, everybody got to weigh up what they do. Everybody got to check out stuff, because it's not going to always be that black and white. Sometimes things you're going to have to take some time out and figure it out and say, nah, this just don't look right. This look like too good to be true. And you have to call it for that. You know? Like I said earlier, I was talking about we got to know what we can do for the nation. We got to know, what's our portion. I was talking to a brother the other day. He was on the phone, right? When he finished on the phone, I was talking to him, so he was like, yeah, man. He said, I just got a call from old girl. And she was like, she said, look, I'm tired. I'm tired of doing all this stuff for you. And I'm tired every time you call me. I'm rushing to your aid. I sit around here. And you never come see me when you say you're gonna come see me. All the stuff brother was talking about. You say you're coming, you gotta come. He said, she said, I was feeling, man. He said, she had me feeling down, bro. I said, but you just got off the phone, you laughing and joking. He said, nah, it's just the last part she said that made me laugh. I said, what was that? She said, I'm tired of being second. I'm tired of playing second fiddle. My man said he laughed for a long time. He said, who told you were second? Who told you was number 2? He said, you might be a good 8 or a 9. Number 10. He said, but you surely ain't number 2. He said, you ain't close to number 2. So that took her from right there. She laid down. So what we can do is well, we got to know our position. We got to understand. You may think you number 2 when you number 5 or 10, or you may think you number 2 when you really number 1.
Yeah.
So you might be playing yourself cheap. Yeah. But we got to know our position. And with that, I'll say, Shabbat Shalom.